Hi, and welcome to this presentation for SVG TranSPORT 2020 on efficient remote live sports productions. My name is Per Lindgren. I'm CTO and co-founder of Net Insight. And with me today, I have Andreas Langell, CEO of Mobilelinks. Mobilelinks is one of the key players in the Scandinavian market when it comes to any live events, live sports, really helping the production companies, the broadcasters and the rights holders to produce their content to make sure it's of highest quality. We are in a big transformation today in the whole industry, and this is affecting both the ecosystems, the value chains, and of course the technology. The biggest trends we have talked about for quite some time is open IP and moving to cloud transformation. Of course, for live sports, we have to do it in a very secure and reliable way. But we're also in a very special situation. As a sports fan, it's not been one of the best years, but we're happy now to see some good sports again on TV and on broadcast. But it has really forced us to do a lot of new innovations in the workflows and work in a more agile way. And I think, Andreas, you're going to present some interesting things you have done around this. And one of the trends also, and this has definitely been accelerated by the COVID, is the trend moving to more remote and more distributed workflows in the production environment. And again, you have great examples on a couple of examples how you are doing that. In the end, I think a lot of these things will stay and we'll combine it with a more traditional way of doing things. And I think in the end, actually, this will give us a more interactive experience as a user and as a sports fan. So I think a lot of the innovations being forced to will stay with us and make actually in the end, both the production more efficient and the outcome better for us as sports fans. But definitely the transformation to open IP and cloud is here, and it's here to stay. But I'll leave the floor to Andreas to go through what you're doing at Mobilelinks and a lot of your examples. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Per. Mobilelinks is focusing on moving any media with any device over satellite, mobile, or network. We're trying to do that to fit any budget or any production model that our clients has. True, it changed a lot during the last time. We'll see not as much satellite anymore. It goes all to open, unmanaged network and to fully managed network where we have the full redundancy and the reliability. Just briefly about our clients, we have all different kinds of levels of clients. It could be a small local broadcaster to the biggest international rights holders. And we're usually seen as a trusted partner to come up with the right solution for every production. The core for us in this is really to have a network where we can rely on, where we know what capacity we have and what we can use it for. We'll see our network as a road for building different production building blocks to it. And for us, a building block can be a pretty straightforward HD production or a UHD production. It could be to take some cameras or maybe commentators out from a production and put it on different locations. Or it can be a full remote production with 10, 20 cameras where we do it in compressed and synchronized over our network. One example I will go through later on is also how we do remote commentary in different cities and different countries. This is very, very brief, our network that is based around the Net Insight Nimbra 1060, where we have 6 units in our core. They're connected with 100 gig trunk lines between each other. And around that, we have 10 gigs connectivity to broadcasters and to venues. It's a whole mix of full redundant sites and with single wavelength connections. But the really core is that we trying to build everything on wavelengths with minimal jitter and delays for anything else. This is another way of showing our network and all the clients, and it's used for all different kind of rights. It's international rights, it's local sports. A while ago, we had a question from one of our clients, IMG. They were going to start a new service called Strive. We were asked to put up commentary for them in Oslo and Copenhagen, but they still wanted to do all the production in Sweden and do the mixing and management. We build them a AX67 network on our Nimbra core. We put lava units and full remote control commentary units and interconnected also with Riedel. And everything worked as one environment from their production unit, and they can talk to much seamlessly whether it was in Stockholm, Oslo, Copenhagen. But perhaps build a little bit add-on to it, because one of the commentator, he lives in Marbella in Spain, and he do commentary over internet, and he comments do commentary over Italian football. So we need to take Italian football back to our production facility. We need to commentate it in Marbella, and we need to bring it back, and we need still to have this service as good as it was home. So we did a little bit of inventions, and we did a lot of trials. So we took the incoming feeds, and we created a SRT stream, send it down to the commentators, and we kept the international audio because later we needed that to synchronize the production chain. We still having commentary units as they used to, so we built a local Dante network at his home. From his home, we were sending only the clean commentary and the international audio back to our control room in Stockholm. We processed, we mixed, and do the final compression of the signal. And having the international audio through the chain, meaning that in the end we can do the analysis of the international audio and do the perfect sync of the change of the whole production chain. So in the end, we could provide a commentary service perfectly in sync, and with a super happy commentator that was actually sitting at his home doing his work and doing commentary. And the client, everyone was super happy. And that's one way of doing really home production at his home.
Yeah, I think that was a great example, having a Swedish commentating Italian football in Spain. That's innovative approach, definitely. But I think it's a great examples, good technology, how you can create great solutions for the customers. And it's a very impressive network, impressive solutions you have done. Really thank you for listening to us. If you want to know more about the Mobilelinks and their solutions, you have their webpage here on the page. And of course, if you want to know more about Net Insight, you can go into our webpage. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.